Story Corner, presented by Jennifer. How did Tabitha know the suspect lied? Even high school students know that you never mix ammonia and bleach, as it can lead to a toxic chemical reaction that results in burning eyes, nausea, and trouble breathing. The man they had caught was no chemistry grad student. He had been rejected from the school and was looking for revenge. Okay, for those of you who were right, very good on your sleuthing and detective skills. For those of you who didn't quite figure it out, that's okay. Better luck next time. And we are going to jump right into our next mystery. The most phony Finagler. Deputy Mo Harris strutted across the diner to the corner where a small group of seniors gathered daily. Smirking, he said, "How are things in Codger's Corners? Solved the world's problems yet?" Evie Franklin, retired fraud investigator, huffed. "We're more concerned with solving the bank embezzlement problem." Auditors had reported a $100,000 shortage at the bank, stirring gossip and suspicion. With Sheriff Dobbs off at state training, Mo was left in charge. Evie had doubts about Mo in charge of anything. She glared at the deputy. "Have you notified the sheriff?" Mo hooked his thumbs in his belt and rocked back on his heels, a man without a care in the world. "We've got all points bulletin out. The suspect will be in custody soon." As Mo wandered back to the counter to get his coffee, Evie shook his head. "I'm not convinced Lawrence Fowler is an embezzler." Mo's main suspect was Lawrence Fowler. Painfully shy, Fowler had worked at the bank for 28 years and, as far as anyone knew, was scrupulously honest and always courteous. "He did leave town," one of them noted. "He was retiring," another said. "He had vacation to use." "He'd never taken one. How do you explain Franny Peters missing as well?" Franny was a bank teller. Lawrence and Franny often went to the diner together. Some people talked of a workplace romance, but with no evidence, after a few years it fizzled. But now Talk was the embezzling was that the two had been discussing all. Talk was that the embezzling was what the two had been discussing all those years. Tess was their authority on all things banking. She shook her head. Not Mr. Fowler, no way. Evie's eyes narrowed. Okay, what do we really know? We know as much as Mo, Sherman, a retired realtor, said. He opened the day's newspaper on the table. Everything's right here. Then we may know more than Mo, Evie muttered, pulling it close. I'm not convinced Mo can read. According to the paper, when Lawrence retired as the bank's CFO, they hired Nick Van Allen, whose resume showed a background in banking and computer systems. He'd installed a new program, and the embezzlement popped up. You can't hide it from these new algorithms, Van Allen reported. Lawrence and Franny leaving town a day before the discovery started tongues in town wagging. Listen to this, Evie said, reading aloud. When they asked why the former CFO, Mr. Fowler, hadn't picked up on the fraud, Van Allen noted it was a complex scheme that only showed up under the auditing program he installed. People should question Mr. Fowler's efforts, he said. In fact, I checked the CFO's personal accounts, and he lost money too. So you have to have opportunity, Sherman insisted. Like it or not, Fowler had it. Evie's eyes lit up. Of course, opportunity. She called to Mo to join them. When she finished laying out her theory, Mo blinked. On opportunity alone, I can't arrest someone for that. Evie tapped the newspaper. He also lied about his background. Who was the real embezzler? Write your answers in the comments section and tune in next time to The Art of the Steal for the answer.